What's going on, guys? It is Shay here. Today I'm here going to be reviewing something that I think is going to be a little bit different. Today, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the Glock 17 Adventure Force replica toy. I got this from Walmart for about like $5. It's one of those very cheap toy guns. Actually, I think it's pretty good for $5, especially like the looks, like having those good looks. If you paint this right, you can make this thing look realistic if you really wanted to. But I don't want to modify this one in any way because it comes with a lot of attachments that I actually like. So without any further ado, let's begin. So this is a Glock 17. I don't know what model this is. It looks like, I think, a Gen 2. Because if this is not a Glock 19, and Glock 19 is actually much smaller, it's actually slightly smaller than a regular Glock 17. And if it was a Glock 18, for all you gun nerds out there, would probably think, oh, this ain't a Glock 18, because there's no selective fire switch here, like not even molded, which lets you know this is not a Glock 18C. And what really lets you know how this is a Glock is because, look at this right here, you see that square? I colored this in because the Glock symbol is imprinted onto the actual toy, and in the actual toy, there's like 9x19 right here. The like, you know, Austria is written here, and the Glock symbol is imprinted there. And I'm actually trying to make this into a weapon from PS3D, Pixel Strike 3D. So yeah, let's do this. So first off, it comes with a silencer. Actually, I actually still have the box underneath my bed. Here it is. So this is the box. I completely forgot to throw it out last night or yesterday because I got it yesterday. But here it is. This is the box. It's from the Adventure Force collection. I like collecting these. I like getting, well, not collecting. I just like getting these types of toy guns because they just look, you know, because the looks just make me. I kind of want a revolver now. That's probably might be the next one I get is a revolver from a different company, not from one of these. I did promise my mom though that this is the last one I was gonna get. Last one I'm gonna get with her money. She bought this for me again. But as you can see here, all the attachments, and this is what it looks like, all souped up and everything. So it says attach silencer for new sound. Because although I already moved the sounds from this thing, because I hate this, I hate the noise. It's very like, and especially if you're left-handed only, and you want to shoot, your thumb is going to constantly, and you press it up against, your thumb is going to constantly hit the speaker, which is located right here. The sounds are pretty cool. You know, they had it of course has the blowback feature right there, but the spring is not as, I would say robust, but not as loose as the Beretta when I first got that, way before I modified that one. And it comes in this weird looking paint job that looks way better on the box than up here. It looks more faded, and this paint job is actually fading away. It's actually like very cheap paint that they put up here. So I'm pretty sure if you wanted to paint this, you could very well easily paint the bottom. I don't know about the slide, since that the slide's plastic is not as, it's much slippery. I guess maybe, oh yeah, I did all this customization myself. I colored this piece right here. It's just there for show. I colored these pieces, and I even made an outline for the entire gun, where you can see all those little indents. And of course, it says this product can be mistaken for an actual firearm by law enforcement officers and others. Altering any state or federal required marking of coloration in order to make the product appear more realistic and/or brandishing or displaying the product in public is dangerous and may be a crime. So, if you want to paint this to make it look more like an actual Glock 17, I recommend you not doing it in such a bad area like me. This is probably the reason why I'm not going to paint this, because Glocks are actually very common around these areas. You know, you see everybody around here with a Glock looking pistol, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then people might think I'm a gangbanger or something because of the area I live in. So yeah, all that crap. Yeah. Anyways, you forget about that box. Anyways, so I barely modified this thing in any way. The only thing the only thing I modified is taking out the electronics and the speaker. This thing is still almost the exact same weight when the speaker was not in here. But it does come with this. This is a attachment piece right here. And although this is not where it goes, but this is supposed to be a flashlight. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be a torch. And here is a silencer, or a suppressor. You can twist it on, and there's also a sight or an optic. You can literally just slide it on the rail mount. Boom, you got that, which looks very weird. I like it better. I like the pistol better when it's without the silencer with this piece up here. So there it is with that, and it looks pretty cool, especially giving it a more, I guess, Apex Legends look, because it looks more because the RE45 looks a lot like a Glock 18C from real life. There's a switch down here. You see that switch right here where my finger is at? Pull that down, and this is how you take it off. Slide it right off. But you can do it better. If you can either do it with your shooter finger or your middle finger. I prefer to do it with my shooter finger. So the way you take this off, I like this. So I'm gonna try to attach the silencer as fast as I can. So the way you want to slide this off is flick the switch right now and then let it fall, and then you want to go ahead and attach the silencer and twist it right on. That's what it's gonna look like with the silencer, by the way. Anyways, but I'm gonna try that. So the silencer is gonna be just like this, where the pieces are, or these clips are facing upwards. 3, 2, 1, go. I like that. So yeah. I also modified the silencer. It's just a hollow piece of plastic. There's nothing else in here. It's just toy things on the front of this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. I kind of these kind of remind me of like model guns, you know, like, you know, just model guns that don't shoot. They work like an actual gun, like the blowback systems or whatever for pistols. That's what it reminds me of, you know. And I prefer to have the gun like this with the silencer on, like without this piece. Now, if it had a rail on top of the slide for the optic / the sight, then I would have been attached this up here, because it does look. I like sights on guns. It just looks very on pistols mostly, because they look better on pistols than rifles. Because some rifles you can attach scopes on, although they're medium range weapons. So here it is in comparison. Let me take off the silencer first. Here it is in comparison with the P250 that I modified from a Beretta 92 into the P250. Here they are. The Glock's hand grip is actually longer. It's pretty weird. The slides are almost the same length, but of course the slide doesn't go back as all the way as, you know, it doesn't even lock back, which I really don't like about that. But hey, if you're also wondering where the sneaky terrorist is, he might be coming back maybe within. He only makes probably one video a month. That's what he told me. He told me he usually makes like one video a month. So probably next month he's gonna make another video, or he might make another special. I don't know. But attach the silencer, and you're ready to go. I did this with my course with my here it is. Of course, this silver paint came from that I did with the slide and the silencer. I did it with this marker. I still have it. Shake it up to get more ink, especially if you just got it. It does have a blowback system, which I'm not really proud of, but anyways, I really do like this. It reminds me of the spy pistol, or aka the silencer pistol from Pixel Strike 3D, and what that gun is based off in real life is based off Hitman's silencer pistol in the Hitman series, which I've always wanted to play ever since I watched Jacksepticeye's gameplay of the Hitman games. I've always wanted to play the Hitman series after that. More importantly, Hitman, the first Hitman game. And there's even a skin in Pixel Strike 3D called Hitman, where it's basically just modeled after, like specifically modeled, like the skin is based off the skin that the Hitman uses in the game. Where it's basically just a silenced 1911. Well, that's what it looks like, but I forgot the actual name of it. It looks a lot like a 1911, like an M1911A1 is what it looks like, but it's not. It looks very, exactly like it. Basically a clone, I would say. But it looks very similar to it because it's very thin, like it's very slim, like the actual silencer in the game. I like this though. Like, I really do like this. And I'm gonna give you guys a shooting test. Like, I'm just gonna give you guys some sound effects because of how quiet this thing is. So, anyways, it's time to go shoot this thing. We're gonna shoot this thing in the ceiling. I don't know where else to shoot this thing. Hang on a second. Get back a minute. Gonna shoot it right there. So yeah, pretty cool, right? Has a very cool sound, and since it was ricocheting off a wall, it does make that noise. So yeah, I actually like the silencer more than this. The sight, the optic, basically, the red dot sight doesn't really do justice. If it was square, okay, but it's circular, so you know, it can't even go in the front, and it can't even be like put down there, which really sucks. You put it like there. Also, you can use this with no attachments, or you can have it up here with no attachments. You can just do it whichever way you want. You can have all the attachments on, or just have one of the other, or just have none on at all. So yeah, I really do. I love and I enjoy doing that basically. So, and it's a lot more comfortable to spin around your finger because the trigger guard is a lot less thin. It's more thicker than this one, because when I try and spin this on my finger like this, my finger gets stuck. It's not because it's big, it's because that this trigger guard, this trigger is like very thin, way thin than this. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below which one you like more, the Glock or the P250 from Sig Sauer. Glock, of course, made the Glock 17. And of course, Sig Sauer, of course, made the P250 here. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, I forgot something else. This is the P2020. I haven't really shown this thing on the channel. Actually, I don't think I haven't shown this thing on the channel ever since the Retribution skit that I redid. Here's what they look like side by side. They almost look exactly the same, and they're almost the same scale. It's just that the P2020 is of course bigger for mine. I don't know about an actual full scale prop, but they almost look exactly the same though. Basically, if I wanted to, I could probably modify the Glock into a P2020 because it really does actually somewhat like it. But the P2020 I think is based off a high kappa or based off a high point pistol. I don't really know it. I don't even know it's based off of any pistol at all actually. But they look almost exactly the same in length, or like, well, I would say in looks, they look exactly the same. So basically, if I tried to dual wield them, you know, like 1-2, 1-2, you know, I'd be able to almost do it. But P2020's hand grip is of course longer, like obviously longer. Well, maybe it's because of the ammo clip. That's what it looks like for the hand grips. If I can get some lighting, so as you can see there. So yeah. Which out of all three of these pistols, well, of course, I have to have the silencer attached up here because it's a spy pistol. Out of all three of these pistols, P250, P2020, and the Glock, or the spy pistol, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Out of all three of those, which is your favorite? I'm probably going to leave a poll up here in the suggested bar. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.